Today, we're going to go through the process of changing the spark plugs and coil packs for this 2008 Pontiac Solstice GXP. Fortunately, this is a very simple vehicle to do this with. The engine cover was previously removed by the prior owner, but it just pulls off easily with no screws. With that said, we'll need to remove these four 10mm screws holding the coil packs in, as well as unplug the coil packs from their wiring harnesses. The plugs should come off easily by pushing down on the lever on top and then pulling the connectors off. With all four unplugged and the screws removed, pull up on the coil packs to remove them. You may have to wiggle them or twist them slightly to get them to come out. With the coil packs out, it's time to remove the spark plugs. Be careful while doing this to make sure that nothing falls into the spark plug holes, as that can cause catastrophic damage to the engine if something does fall in. To remove the spark plugs, you'll want a 5/8 spark plug socket. Now, you'll notice that mine were in extremely tight, far tighter than what their torque specs of 12.5 to 17 foot-pounds of torque should be. If need be, you can always use a breaker bar to remove them. Thankfully, this motor is not known for spark plugs snapping off in the head, unlike certain Ford Triton motors. If you have a spark plug socket, it should have a rubber gasket in it that goes over the spark plug to easily pull it out. It was at this point that I learned that my 5/8 spark plug socket was just missing it. No idea where it went or when it went, but it was indeed gone. So, one Home Depot trip later to warranty out the Husky spark plug socket, yay for lifetime warranties, and we're back in business and ready to continue. When it comes to inserting the new spark plugs, double check the gap for the plugs before carefully inserting it into the motor and gently screwing it in. If it takes effort to screw it in, then that means that it is cross-threaded and you need to back it off and try again. I didn't record me checking the gap or adjusting it, as mine were actually gapped correctly from the factory at 0.032 inches for the turbocharged GXP and Redline motors. Also, a good recommendation is a small dollop of anti-seize on the plugs to make them easier to remove in the future, to prevent the whole, struggling to get them out thing like I just had to do. Once all four plugs are back in the motor, grab your torque wrench and set it between 12.5 and 17 foot-pounds of torque, and make sure all four are torqued down properly. As you can see, I was pretty far off when I started. I typically opt for leaving things a bit loose and letting my torque wrench give me the last little bit. Fun fact though, I also learned during this small job that my torque wrench was broken and wouldn't actually click anymore to indicate that I had reached the proper torque. I ended up having to go grab my dad's and check it before putting the coil packs back in. With the plugs torqued down as they should, it's time to put the coil packs back in. I went with fancy red ones because they, well, honestly had great reviews and matched the car. Have at it in the comments for roasting me, I deserve it, I know. But once everything is tightened down and plugged back in, you should be good to fire the car up and make sure everything works. Don't be surprised if it runs like garbage initially as the motor recalibrates to the new plugs and packs. Or, in my case, burns off the excess fuel that was kind of just chilling in there from a severe misfire from a bad plug previously. You know, the thing that prompted this whole job to happen. And that's all for today's video. As always, if you like the content I'm putting out, make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, and don't forget to hit the notification bell to stay up to date with all new content that comes out. We also now have a $1 channel membership tier that gets your name in the credits at the end of each video, and it also definitely helps to support the channel. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and have a wonderful day and/or night. Take care.